Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Joey again. We're in for the cold season. It's really cold lately. It's raining, and you know the cold season comes with flu and cough, so you're probably worried about your baby. You're wondering how to keep them safe throughout this season, and that's why I'm here today, so stick around. So as a mother, what you need to know is breastfeeding is the key to almost everything about keeping your baby safe. Like whenever you think about how to protect your child, you should think about breastfeeding them. Whatever is wrong with your baby, is it constipation, is it flu, is it fever, breastfeeding always helps. So of course now during this season is the first thing I should tell you to do. Please breastfeed your baby frequently because it helps keep the baby warm. You know that breast milk comes out warm, you know. It's just natural. It's just how magical God is. And also, it boosts the immune system. So with the flu and cough going around, you should protect your baby by boosting the immune system, and they might probably won't catch a cold, yeah? Yeah, so that's number one. Then two, you need to keep your baby warm, okay? So dress your baby in warm clothing, but comfortable, okay? So speaking of keeping your baby warm but comfortable, during this season, I know you want to bring out all the heavy things you've kept, the overalls, the sweaters, the scarves, the, you know, all that stuff that you've kept for your baby. I know this is the, okay, don't do that again. Yeah, that's my son. So I know at this time you're thinking of all the sweaters you have, you're thinking of stockings, gloves, the baby caps, you know, the beanies. So you put them in an overall, and inside the overall they have a shirt and maybe some shorts, and then you want to add on a sweater, maybe even a very heavy jacket. No, and then they have gloves on, they have stockings, you want to add on shoes. No, please don't overdo it. You don't want your baby feeling heavy and uncomfortable, like they can't even move their body, you know. So keep it warm but comfortable. So if you guys are indoors, I'm sure the overall is just enough, probably with a light sweater, yes. I talked of breastfeeding your baby, but if you do not breastfeed your baby and you feed them on formula or cow's milk or jessa, whatever you're feeding your baby on, just make sure that it's warm, okay? This business of mothers being a little bit busy, you're feeding your baby, then you get a phone call, then you get distracted for about 5 minutes, and then you get back to feeding your baby. Is that milk really still warm? Okay, so make sure that you're giving them warm milk so that it gets them warm from inside their own body, okay? Take care while being outdoors. So if you have to travel, you know, you have to go somewhere with your child, it's raining, it's really cold, you must ensure that your baby is really covered up and warm enough. Make sure your baby is covered from head to toe, okay? You need to make sure they have a head cap on, something covering their head to keep the head warm, and the little fingers, yeah, we need to keep those warm as well. Maybe with gloves or mittens, and then stockings for their pretty little feet, yes. Like I told you guys, I do knitting, so I do have some products to help you keep your baby warm. I have little scarves for those little babies. I have sweaters. I make sweaters as well for them in different colors. Our set has pants and a sweater and stockings, mittens and a cap, okay? Yeah, so you can WhatsApp the number on the screen and get your baby something to keep them warm, okay? Now let's talk of the night time. For starters, keep the room warm, okay? Make sure the room is warm, so that means the doors should be closed, the windows should be closed. If you have another way of keeping the room warm, maybe like a humidifier or something, you can use that. And if your child sleeps alone in a room, I think this is when you can actually consider having them sleep. No. Because a baby sleeping alone in a room in this cold weather, it definitely that room is gonna be really cold for the baby, unless you have something like a humidifier to keep it warm. So if you don't have something maybe like a humidifier to keep the room warm, you might consider having your baby in your own room, okay, so that you're sure they're warm, because in your room you're there, so you're providing extra warmth to the room, and your baby dad is probably there too, so that's more warmth for your child. Yeah, so you might consider moving their cradle to your room through this season. And then, have you heard of wearing your baby? Yes, wearing your baby, probably using a baby carrier. Have you heard of skin-to-skin contact? Yes, so this really helps in keeping your baby warm. You know, when you put your baby so close to you, they get warmth from your body. Also, skin-to-skin contact, which is called the Kangaroo care. Yeah, it's usually done for newborns who are premature. Mostly, it's advisable in hospitals to do Kangaroo care with your baby. So this really helps in keeping them warm and giving them some warmth for themselves. And also, did you know that skin-to-skin contact also boosts your baby's immune system? I'm not a scientist, I don't know how it works, but it does help boost your immune system. When the skin touches skin, I don't know, something happens. It's magical. Now, massaging your baby. Yes, so massaging also provides warmth. If you do this, you're going to feel warmth coming, okay? Massaging your baby's body also provides them that kind of warmth. Yes, so you could probably get some very nice moisturizer. Avoid those that have scents and I don't know what, you know. Have it plain for a baby, maybe some baby oil, and then you can use that to massage their skin after bathing them. It will give them some warmth, and then you dress them up. Make sure I don't keep them naked for long, you know, because we're trying to keep them warm since it's really cold. And also using that baby oil or moisturizer or whatever you're using will also help with their skin. You know, when it's cold, sometimes the skin also gets dry. Yeah, so the moisturizer will also help them with their skin. But be aware, if your child has sensitive skin, be aware of what you're using to protect them. Lastly but not least, stay away from sick people. Yes, keep your baby away from sick people. Usually newborn mothers receive a lot of visitors. Now in this season, you do not want to entertain so many visitors, okay? You can keep them at bay for a while, or if they must come, make sure they have no flu and cough. Yeah, and if they do, please protect your baby. You can come up with excuses like the baby is sleeping or the baby is being fed at this time, so you really can't see them. If you realize someone is not fine, they have some little flu, they have some little cough, please keep them away from your baby. So please, if you have flu, you have cough, please keep away from babies, okay? And if you're a mother and you have your baby and you get such a visitor who is sick, please keep your baby away from them to protect them. Keep in mind that your babies are very fragile, okay? They are very delicate, and you need to do your best to protect them from any kind of sickness. All right, guys, so those are my tips for today. I hope they will work for you. Any mother out there who has a baby, this is best to work for newborn babies, but even our babies that are growing, okay? All right, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Let's grow together. All right, thank you guys. Bye.